Good morning, L&L. Levi and Lila, Lila and Levi. Happy Monday morning, or whatever day you're watching this, or whatever time you're watching this. Maybe you're watching this on Wednesday night or Saturday afternoon. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's a great book. It's a great day. And what kind of book is this? What does this say up here? Sesame Street. That's like a street sign, right? We all have street signs in our neighborhood, and this is for Sesame Street. And who is this fun friend? Cookie Monster. He's standing next to a tree. A tree has a face. That's very interesting. But it's fiction, right? And fiction books can be silly, made up, whatever stories. So anything can be possible in a book like this. So yes, a tree could have a face. If it was nonfiction, not so sure if a tree could have a face, but that's okay. So let's see, you can tell, right? This has a barcode on it. So this is a library book, and Graham wants to read it to you so I can return it to the library so somebody else can check it out and read it to their favorite people. You think that'll happen? I do. That's why I'm going to read it and return it. And this book is called Cookie Monster and the Cookie Tree. Do you think trees grow cookies? That'd be awesome if that was true. What kind of cookies are on those trees? Chocolate chip cookies. Look at that. They're way up there in the leaves. I saw you guys eating Oreos yesterday. Maybe you'd have a tree that had Oreo cookies, but this one has chocolate chip cookies like Aunt Em baked. So let's see what happens in this book. One day, it was a Tuesday, but that doesn't matter. A witch, who wasn't a very clever witch, and that does matter, was out in the forest visiting her cookie tree. There's the witch. Oh, she looks very happy, and she's saying, "Hi, tree." The tree doesn't look so happy, though. He says, "Oh, it's you again." He doesn't seem very happy to see her. The witch was very fond of her cookie tree. She was also very selfish. "Oh, I'm the witch with the cookie tree, and all these cookies are just for me." She was just about to eat a cookie when all of a sudden she saw some trouble coming. Uh-oh, the Cookie Monster. He always looks happy, doesn't he? Most of the time. Now, to you and me, the Cookie Monster might not seem like trouble, but for someone who has a cookie tree, it's a different story. The witch decided she'd better cast a magic spell on the tree so that it wouldn't let the Cookie Monster have any cookies. Then the witch hid in the bushes to see if her spell would work. Let's see, this is her spell. "By the light of the moon and a hoppy toad's hair, only give cookies to people who share." "I don't know about this," says the tree. "Something always goes wrong with these spells." Oh, listen to the birdies and look at the trees. Look at that tree. That's Cookie Monster talking. Graham's going to have to make her Cookie Monster voice, right? "Oh, listen to the birdies and look at the trees. Look at that tree." Does that sound like Cookie Monster? Not so good. Cookie Monster could hardly believe his eyes. "Cookie tree?" he wondered. He went very close for a better look. "Look like cookies," he said. He listened to one. "Sound like cookies," he said. He smelled one. "Smell like cookies." He touched one. "Feel like cookies." Then he tried to taste one. The tree pulled all the cookies out of his reach. "Hey, what you doing?" The tree told him, I am a magic cookie tree and I only give cookies to people who will share them. That's silly, said the Cookie Monster. Me not share cookies. Gimme cookie. Gimme cookie. No, said the tree. That's the rule. You have to have someone to share with. Oh, all right, said Cookie Monster. Me go get someone to share cookie with. You wait here. Don't go away. It worked. He'll never find anyone to share cookies with him. No one will believe he really wants to share. That's what the witch is thinking, that her spell worked. The Cookie Monster ran all the way back to Sesame Street, where he saw his friend Harry. I thought his name was Henry Monster. This says Harry Monster. Harry, he said, old furry old pal, come with me to Cookie Tree, hurry. Me need someone to share cookies with. But Harry didn't believe him. Graham has to look carefully with her glasses. It does say Harry. It does say Harry. Share? You're the Cookie Monster. You never share cookies. I know better than to fall for one of your tricks. Bye-bye. Next, the Cookie Monster saw... Who's that? Big Bird. Oh, Big Bird, he said, you want some cookies? Me need someone to share them with. Big Bird didn't believe him either. What? Are you feeling all right, Cookie Monster? Look, Big Bird's going to feel his forehead to see if he has a fever. Cookie Monster was getting discouraged. But, he said, me not give up. Meanwhile, back at the cookie tree, the witch was having problems of her own. When she tried to take a cookie, the magic tree said to her, Stop, you can't have one. You told me to give cookies only to people who will share them. But I didn't mean me, said the witch. You made the rule. I told you something always goes wrong with your spells. This is ridiculous, she says. Ridiculous. And what about Cookie Monster? Well, he was still trying to find someone to share the cookies with him. Oh, who did he go see if would share? Who's that? Ernie. Ernie, please help me share some cookies, old buddy, old Ernie, old pal. What? You don't share cookies. You take everybody else's cookies. Now Cookie Monster was even more discouraged. Oh, please, he said, somebody believe me. Oh, look who he sees now. Who are these guys? You know who they are. Who's that? Lila, do you know who that is? Levi, the Count? That's Bert. And is that Betty Lou? Levi knows who that is. But no one did. Wonderful! This is one ridiculous story you have told me. Tell me another one and I will count it, says the Count. And Bert says, ha 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 ha. And is that Betty Lou? She says, this is the silliest thing I've ever heard. The Cookie Monster sharing? Oh, Grover knows you are joking, Cookie Monster. That is very funny because you never share cookies. And what does Oscar the Grouch say? I hate cookies. Oh my goodness. Who could hate a cookie? I guess Oscar the Grouch. He doesn't like much of anything, does he? And look at Cookie Monster. He's very discouraged. So feeling sad and hungry, the Cookie Monster walked back through the forest to see if the cookie tree would change its mind. Aw, he looks pretty sad. And what was the witch doing all this time? She was still trying to get a cookie. Come on, you pesky tree, I'm going to make you into pencils if you don't give me a cookie. You said to give cookies only to people who will share them. She's gonna make the tree into pencils? That's pretty interesting. Do you know pencils are made out of wood? So she could make them into pencils, right? Make the tree into pencils because pencils are made out of wood and wood comes from trees. When Cookie Monster heard the witch and the tree arguing, he knew who had caused all the trouble. "Oh no, you the person who tell Tree not to give Cookie except to share? That dumb thing to do?" He's yelling at the witch. "You're not kidding now, I can't get the cookies either." Cookie Monster had an idea. "Hey, you and me can share Cookie," he told the witch. "Now there's a good idea. Say," she said, "that's so crazy it just might work." So they tried it. Hand over Cookie." "You promise to share?" "We'll share already, come on." The tree says, "You promise to share." And the witch says, "Yeah, we're gonna share. You think it's gonna work?" "Okay," said the cookie tree and lowered its branches. Cookie Monster took a cookie and broke it into 2 pieces, one for himself and one for the witch. And then they shared it. "This piece for you." "Thank you." "Me want more, you think?" "Sure, why not? Oh, look, they look so happy. What a great solution to their problem. They share with each other." "Here, one for you, Witchy, and one for me." "Wait, this one not ripe. Me eat it. This one look okay, but me taste first." Uh-oh, Cookie's getting a little crazy with the cookies. "Hey, slow down, take it easy. Hey, what about me? Come on." The witch is not getting the cookie she wanted. "Why didn't I raise radishes?" Oh my goodness, that's the end of the story. Look at that. Cookie ate all the cookies from the cookie tree and now his belly is big. And the witch didn't get all the ones she wanted, and she's saying she should have raised radishes instead of cookies. That's funny. I think you guys have radishes in your garden, don't you? Tell Daddy, though, that you want him to plant a cookie tree, and then Graham will come over and we'll have cookies together. Sounds like a great idea. I kind of like that book. What'd you think? Cookie Monster and the Cookie Tree. And that is it. I hope you guys liked it too, and I hope you're having a fun day. And I'll see you soon. Love you. Mwah, mwah. Cookie says mwah, mwah. Cookie Tree says mwah, mwah. Bye.